If you don't take control, life will control you forever. This isn't just about mindset, it's about survival. Because every single day you wake up, you're stepping onto a battlefield. And the fight isn't out there. It's in here, in your mind. If you don't learn to command your thoughts, your emotions, your habits, they will command you. And life doesn't care if you're tired, if you're scared, if you're not ready. It will push you around, drag you through disappointment and regret, and leave you wondering where all your potential went. Every time you hit snooze instead of rising early, every time you choose comfort over challenge, every time you say, "I'll do it tomorrow," you hand life the keys to your future. You let weakness lead you. You train yourself to break under pressure, to run when it gets hard, to settle for what's easy instead of what's earned. And the truth is, that's how most people live. They let the world tell them who to be. They let distractions drain their focus. They let fear choke their ambition. They give up their power piece by piece, choice by choice, until they are nothing but passengers in their own life. But you're not here to be average. You're not here to be controlled by your past, your doubt, your excuses. You're here to take control, to rise before the sun when your mind screams to stay in bed, to do the work when no one's watching, to build discipline when every muscle aches, to make choices that hurt now, but build freedom later. Because every easy choice today makes your life harder tomorrow, and every hard choice today makes you unstoppable tomorrow. So stand up, take back the keys, control your mind like your life depends on it, because it does. If you don't take control, life will control you forever. Be the one who decides. Be the one who commands. Be the one who bends life to your will, not the other way around. If you don't take control, life will control you forever. That's the truth they don't want to tell you. They want you soft, distracted, docile, easy to manage, easy to sell to, easy to break. They want you comfortable enough to stay quiet, but desperate enough to obey. You think you're living your own life, but look closer. How many of your choices are really yours? How many hours do you lose every day to cheap dopamine, empty entertainment, pointless scrolling, and mindless chatter? Every time you choose comfort over challenge, you surrender a piece of your freedom. Every time you choose distraction over discipline, you build the prison you'll live in tomorrow. That's the game you're playing, and most men never see it. They call themselves free, but they're slaves to habits that keep them weak. They wake up tired, they go to jobs they hate, they talk big but do nothing, they drink to forget, they scroll to escape, and they wonder why they feel dead inside. They blame the world for chains they forged themselves. But you have to see it for what it is. If you don't take control of your mind will eat you alive. It will betray you at the first sign of struggle. It will whisper excuses in your ear. It will seduce you with the easy path, a path that leads to mediocrity, regret, and self-loathing. You want freedom? You want strength? You want to build a life that means something? Then you better start now. Because life won't hand you power. It won't hand you discipline. It won't hand you respect. It won't hand you your dreams wrapped in a pretty box. Life will test you, mock you, beat you into the dirt, and see if you crawl away or stand up and fight. You want to take control? Then learn this. No one's coming to save you. No mentor, no motivational video, no miracle routine. It's you versus you every damn day. You take control when you wake up before the world does. Not because it's easy, but because it's hard. You take control when you do the work, when you don't feel like it, when you train while others sleep, when you build while others binge, when you stay focused while others drown in noise. You take control when you silence that weak voice that says, "This is good enough." Good enough is where dreams rot. Good enough is where warriors die in comfort. Take control of your mornings, because if you lose the morning, you lose the day. Take control of your thoughts, because if you can't command your own mind, every obstacle will own you. Take control of your emotions, because weakness loves to hide behind fear and excuses. Look around. Most people are sleepwalking through life. They complain about where they are, but never change how they think. They react instead of act. They gossip instead of grind. They fear judgment more than they fear failure. They stay stuck because it's safer than growing. and the system loves them for it. Weak men are easy to sell to, easy to shame, easy to distract, easy to keep in line. But a man who's in control of his mind, his body, his habits, that man is dangerous. Because he doesn't flinch when pressure comes. He doesn't break when the storm hits. He doesn't beg for approval. He doesn't chase cheap pleasure. He bends life to his will, not the other way around. If you don't take control, you'll wake up one day and realize you traded every dream for comfort. You'll look in the mirror and see a man you don't even recognize, overweight, overstressed, underfulfilled. You'll wonder where the fire went, where the strength went, where your courage went. It didn't disappear, you gave it away one lazy choice at a time. One snooze button, one skipped workout, one more drink, one more episode, one more excuse. That's how life controls you quietly, slowly, relentlessly until you're just another ghost in the machine. But it doesn't have to be that way. You can flip the switch today. You can decide right now. No more excuses, no more weakness, no more letting my mind run the show. You build your mind like you build your body in the dark, when no one's watching, when it's cold, when it hurts, when you'd rather do anything else. You put in the reps, the early mornings, the hard choices, the discipline when motivation dies. You choose to read instead of scroll. You choose to move instead of sit. You choose to confront your fears instead of run from them. You choose to get uncomfortable on purpose every single day, because comfort is the silent killer of kings. Take control of your circle. Who you let in your head is who you become. Cut out the energy leeches, the complainers, the quitters. Surround yourself with warriors, with builders, with people who hold you to your own standard when you feel weak. Take control of your words. Speak power into your life, not doubt. Take control of your standards. Raise them so high that your old self wouldn't even recognize the man you're becoming. And when life hits you, because it will, you'll be ready. Not unbreakable, but unshakable. Not perfect, but prepared. Not fearless, but willing to act in spite of fear. You have one life, one shot, one chance to build something worth dying for. So what's it going to be? Are you going to hand that chance to the world, to the algorithms, to the critics, to the comfort you claim to hate? Or are you going to take it back? Are you going to take control like your soul depends on it, because it does? When you look back on your life, you won't remember the times you played it safe. You'll remember the times you bet on yourself. The times you chose the hard path when the easy one begged you to follow. The times you said no when everyone else said yes. The times you rose before the world to build a man no one could break. So hear this loud. If you don't take control, life will control you forever. And life doesn't care about your excuses, your fear, your laziness. It rewards the relentless. It crowns the disciplined. It respects the dangerous. Become that. Take the keys back. Take command. Mold your mind into your strongest weapon. Forge your habits into armor. Make discipline your religion. And when the world tries to push you around, push back harder. That's how you win this game, not once, but every day, every choice, every battle, until your last breath. Because the weak get controlled, but the strong control everything.